What's going on, everyone? This is Real Deal Sports. Usual guys here. Myself got Big Walt with the Boondocks shirt. I see you, my brother. I see you. We got brother John over there with the OKC, repping for the nation.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Repping the
Repping everyone
crib.
else.
Right. Hey, they had a down year. It's okay. I wouldn't root for them either. No, let me stop.
He's starting off with the
Yeah.
shots already, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to get one in. I got to get one.
I mean, right? Like that's the thing, right? We keep talking about all them great draft picks we got, but like we're waiting to see where they start, playing like the old draft picks. So we'll see.
Hey, y'all, I don't think you could have got them first three. You couldn't have got them more right. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Jeff Green, Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams, Reggie
Don't forget,
Jackson.
we drafted. Oh shoot,
I don't know if y'all drafted the rest of them. But
Eric Gordon. We
first
drafted
three-
Eric Gordon too. But then we traded him straight away. But we drafted Eric Gordon too.
Well, technically, he didn't play for you, so it don't count.
I know, but it would have been nice. It would have been nice to have.
Oh yeah,
six man like
him and James Harden off the bench.
Shoot, I mean nasty.
I don't know.
What? Hey, low key, y'all probably had probably.
Hey, Stacey Jones said, "Big Walt, you need to change your background, bro."
So let's get into it, guys.
I ain't
First
about to
topic.
get on Mr. Jones here.
Look at that. Look at that. There we go. Right there.
Man, he's funny. Why? Because you know what's funny though? Walt,
Between him and John, man, why everybody always hate on my background? Like I don't get it.
I didn't say
I don't
nothing.
see what's wrong with it. What?
I didn't say nothing.
I'm represent. It's showing the brand. You know what I'm saying? It's showing us. Like,
all right, yeah. I don't see no problem with it. Do you, my brother?
I mean, what's up, man? Y'all don't want to just look at this beautiful face right here? Y'all gonna look at what's in my background? You feel me?
All right. So what do you got for us, Walt?
It's just a background.
So what do you got for us today, Walt?
So, anyways, we're gonna start the show off with a trivia question.
Hey, don't be asking no more Yao Ming questions.
Yeah.
Hey, he made me look stupid yesterday.
Let's test the knowledge, baby.
Ain't neither one of us got it right.
You did. You got the Paul Pierce one.
I got
right.
the second one, not the Yao Ming. I'm like, who the hell didn't live here but got drafted here?
Some might be easy, some might be hard. We'll see. So, okay, I'm about to ask this one. Okay, so which city did the Rams originally play in?
Cleveland.
Oh, damn, John.
With the white and blue uniforms.
Damn.
Yeah.
The ones they wear now sometimes?
Yeah.
With the navy and white?
It was white, and then they had like the blue horns on the whatever.
Okay. All right, John.
Look at that boy.
Well, come on, man. Look, we think this Marshall Fall, Kurt Warner. You think I don't know my Rams? Come on, man. You're asking the wrong guy.
I forgot, though. I forgot he was a Rams fan, though. I completely forgot about that when I asked that, though. So, whatever. I got another one for y'all at the end of the show.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Well, guys, before we start, I met a current Bull. I met Pat Williams over the weekend, guys. That's a big dude in person. Like, looking at him on TV, like, oh, he ain't that tall, but he's just, he about all 6'7", 6'8", whatever you want to call it. But he was real cool, man. He wasn't like, nah, no pitches, little homie. He was like, oh, man, you noticed me. I'm like, I noticed you. You don't get this often? It was at
Where'd you see him?
It was the AAU tournament. My nephew was here playing.
Nice.
And I saw him there. He was real chill, man. He was just laid back, chilling, watching the game. But he a real cool dude. So, Pat, if you ever see this, come on the show, man. We want to talk to you about last season, this upcoming season. Just pick your brain on some things. But, fellas, the first topic of the night, Dylan Brooks has been suspended for Game 3 of the semifinals of the Western Conference. What's your guys' take on it? I think this is really unexpected. I think he should have been ejected, but I don't think you can't really suspend him, after the fact. But NBA has
I'm
made their
surprised to say,
decision.
hear you say that. Seeing how hard you were going on him yesterday, I'm surprised to hear you say that.
It was,
I
it
think
was, it
go
was.
ahead.
I mean, I felt like it was bogus because you wasn't even making him play on the ball. But for the NBA to come out, what, 2 days later and then suspend him, it's
Yeah.
like, come on, bro. Now, if you do it the night it happened, then that's one thing because you going off of emotion. But you had 2 days to think on it. What happened between the game and today that made them make that decision? That's what I would want to know.
Go ahead, Walt.
Man, look, honestly, I only got one thing to say on this, and I honestly feel like the NFL. I mean, I said the NFL. The NBA only gave them that one game suspension only because Gary Payton got injured. I honestly feel like if he wouldn't have maybe got injured, he probably wouldn't have got suspended. I mean, but like I said, my take from it, like I said yesterday, I felt like he was trying to make a play on the ball. It was a hard foul. Excuse me. It was a hard foul in the playoffs. Like I said, in the playoffs, you don't want to give up no easy buckets. So I really feel like I said, they gave the man a suspension just because of the fact that he got hurt. So
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna agree with that. Like because this didn't deserve a 1 game suspension. We talked about this. He deserved to get kicked out of that game. I thought it was a lazy, dirty play. We already went into. I'm not going to go on to, but because it was not a maliciously dirty play like Zaza Pachulia trying to purposely injure somebody, or I don't know. He does not deserve this. This is ridiculous. I don't know how much further into it we even need to go, but it's just no. He did not deserve this. But yeah, I'm agree with Walt. Just had to do it because he got hurt. Now they're saying. But Nico, you had a take about sitting out as long as the person is injured.
Yeah,
Explain that to us.
and I won't back off of it. Like Zaza Pachulia, when purposely, if a guy's shooting a shot and you purposely put your foot under him so he doesn't have a landing spot, a la Kawhi Leonard, twisted his ankle or what have you, you should I think you should be out as long as he's out because you're purposely trying to hurt the person in that moment. Same thing with Grayson Allen and Caruso. I don't, and Grayson Allen has always been that guy. Somebody gonna put hands on him eventually in the NBA game, outside the game. He gonna injure the wrong person, and it ain't gonna be good for him. Because this is the difference between playing hard and just doing, just on some out of control stuff.
Okay, so you weren't referring to this situation. You were talking about if they do it on purpose, trying to hurt someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
So
like if you break somebody.
I'm open to that idea. I thought you were talking about this specific situation.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah. If every time
I don't think he should have been suspended for game 3.
Okay,
I mean, yes,
you're
you
right.
get ejected that game.
If a guy's out for a year and a half, what, you got to sit a year and a half because he got hurt on a play you were involved in? No, but yeah, you're saying if he was,
intentional.
Okay, all right. I'd be open to talking about that, but yeah.
Or somebody going up for a layup and you forearm shiver him out of bounds. Like, come on, bro. You just taking it way too far now. You're not playing basketball. This ain't no damn hockey. What are you doing? So yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm with you.
I'm with you. Moving on. We on to the next, baby.
But yeah, and we're gonna switch gears to the Eastern Conference. Joel Embiid is out for Game 3 versus the Miami Heat. Are the 76ers done? But before you guys go, Chris Hayes, an NBA reporter, I watched the interview with him. He said he talked to Giannis, I think, last night, and that was the first time he had been able to look at his cell phone since the injury happened because the light, his eyes are real sensitive to the light. Huh?
You mean Joel? I think you said Giannis.
Joel. Yeah, my bad, Joel. So, if you can't even look at the light on your phone, how the hell are you going to play in the NBA game? So I don't,
tough, man.
Yeah.
That's tough for any athlete, man.
It's bad to see your season end like that.
Yeah, especially just how well he was playing this season, man. Like, I really was expecting them to at least make the semifinals, maybe not the conference, but I mean at least advance to the third. I mean, well, no, at least advance to the conference finals. But just like I said, based off of how Embiid was playing, but
Stacey, I think they already eliminated you.
yeah, but
Hey,
I mean,
wait. I want to give Stacey a shout out for this one. Yeah, that's the one right there.
oh, here you go.
Good job for what? He didn't do shit. No,
What do you do?
We haven't got to Bill. We haven't even got to Bill Belichick
you
yet.
do?
We already got people saying this, so we haven't got to Bill Belichick yet.
But yeah, I mean, just with this, they keep saying that he might be in, he might be out. But honestly, I feel like it's over with for Philly. Like I said, the Heat, they too stacked. They got Butler going crazy. Hero, the sixth man, that's stepping up. He hitting at least about three or four threes a game. And like I said, they just got the whole total package. They got the starting five, and they even got the bench. And honestly, right now, all the Sixers got is just Embiid, and they don't even got Embiid. So I mean, to me, it's like I said, just going back to what we was talking about yesterday with this Harden shit. How is it that Maxey is having 31 points and you only have 20 points, bro? This is like the 12th game in a row that he's had less than 25 points, man. But
yeah, Maxey's playing like the max player.
Exactly. So it's over with, man. I hate to see it because, like I said, the Phillies was playing so good this year, man, and it was actually one of my favorites to make. Like I said, make it to the conference finals, but they don't look like it's happening. So it's over with. I can actually see a sweep coming.
It's going to require a special game from Tobias Harris and Maxey for them to win one in this series, right? But we talked about this when James Harden is dominating the ball. There's no way this offense is going to get going. I don't know if he's lost a step. He's definitely lost some athleticism. But he doesn't seem to be blowing by guys. He seems to kind of just be walking it up the court half the time. And, he seems not to be in a hurry even when they're down 20. And so Tobias Harris and
you talk about Miami going to the finals.
I mean, hey, they're the number one in the East, man. They didn't win it on
I'm not going to lie.
They don't want to, but I'm going to agree. Philly's done. I'm going to agree.
I agree. Yeah, I think it's they're going. I think they probably win Game 3 and then they lose in 5. Almost like Atlanta.
Jones, you want to put some soda on that?
We got a bet coming.
Right.
You might.
Walt already lost too. Do you really want to lose?
What? No. I ain't lost nothing yet. I was about to say them just.
We did bet. Hold on. Don't cap. Do not cap.
Oh wait, for the finals?
No, we bet on something and you lost. Who did we?
Bulls.
Oh,
yeah.
Bulls in the cap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
NBA season.
It wasn't really a bet though. It was just listen. I'll take my team. You take yours.
Right,
no,
exactly.
No, it was a bet. We bet. I won.
Hey, I lost fair and square.
Because Walt didn't have a choice. It's not a bet if Walt doesn't get to pick which team. He could have picked the Bulls if he wanted to. If it was a bet.
Ain't no way in hell he was gonna pick no Bulls.
I ain't never picking the Bulls.
Stop the crap. John is a bad mediator. That's what he is.
I'm just saying it's not a bet if you're only allowed to pick one thing. You know what I mean? That's not a bet. That's a friendly wager or something.
We both knew who we was riding with. What?
It's all good.
It's like betting Cleveland and Chicago. I can't be mad. Bears, they having a good year, so I'm gonna ride with the Bears.
Hey, I told them every time. Anytime we see y'all, I want it. I want that bet. I want it.
Hey, all right. Now, if Deshaun get hurt, don't be upset. You made that bet.
Come on, man. Why would you even wish that upon us right now, bro? Like, what's up?
Hey, anything can happen, bro.
You tripping, man.
All right.
Lineman can step on your ankle, anything.
All right.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm not wishing it.
I just saw the viewer count go from like just dropping.
No.
Stop talking about people getting hurt.
That boy back in the orange. He back in the orange. He going. Last time he was in orange, he won the championship.
Stop taking it so personal. Stop taking that personal. It's over with. That's in the past. I'm talking about the Clemson days, man.
Oh.
Leave it alone.
Okay.
Leave it alone.
You say so.
Leave it alone, man.
Now, if he win like he did in Clemson days, it ain't gonna be left alone. That boy gonna be.
Look, all I'm gonna say is I hope he brings all that winning energy to Cleveland. That's all.
All I'm saying is, y'all quarterback is still Baker Mayfield.
Whatever. On to the next topic, man.
Okay.
That used to be John quarterback. But speaking of it, quarterbacks, we switching gears to the NFL, man. The New England Patriots draft picks receive a poor grade. Will Belichick prove himself right or wrong with these draft picks? Honestly, I think, like they always say, your best asset will be your greatest downfall. Sometimes you're too smart for your own good. Brady. Belichick, it worked before, but let's be honest, it won't always work. You're not gonna always find a Tom Brady. Just because Mac Jones got the same body type as Tom Brady, don't mean that boy gonna be Tom Brady. It's just different levels to it. So I don't, I guess we gotta. I would say give Belichick maybe 2 years to see how these draft picks work. If Mac Jones comes into his own, everything like that. I don't think you could go off 1 year of Mac Jones and be like, oh, Belichick don't know what he's doing. It was a rookie quarterback. They went to the playoffs. Relax. How many rookies went to the playoffs? And they just ran into a buzzsaw with Bills Mafia, the team that almost took out the Kansas City Chiefs if they had one more possession. So I mean, give them about 2 years, 2 3 years, and then let's revisit that. What you think on it, Walt?
I mean, honestly, it's with Belichick, it's either gonna be a hit or miss, man. It's either he hitting it over the wall, it's gonna be a home run, or it's not. So I mean, like I said, he got the home run ball with Brady. I can't remember exactly right off the top of my head who else he drafted, but I mean,
all right. Well, he got the home run with Brady, Gronk, Hernandez before
right.
his situation.
A lot of defensive players. He's done
Yeah,
well on
some of
defense.
the defensive players.
Mayo. Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It could be either hit or miss with Belichick. So I mean, these last couple, draft picks have just maybe, been his miss. You know what I'm saying? We don't know too much about Matt Jones yet, only
I
because, like
think
you said,
one of
it's
his
only
biggest
his rookie
misses
year.
was N'Keal Harry, though. That was a big miss. N'Keal Harry didn't do enough.
But I mean, like I said,
Hey,
it's hit or miss. So I mean, like I said, we can't really tell what's going on with Matt Jones until what I'm saying, he gets some more time to develop. What I'm saying, his skills. So honestly, I'm be honest, I could care less of what his grade is. I mean, it just he's had so much success, in the past. So it's like, it's kind of hard
it's
to
just with one team. Like, come on, bro, stop playing.
Right, it's kind of hard to just say like, all right, maybe he was wrong. I mean, we could also debate like, oh, was it him? Was it Brady? At the end of the day, the man got rings for a reason, man. So he clearly know what the hell he doing. So,
and even with Mac Jones, you still got to the playoffs. So it ain't like you was 10-2-15. You got to the playoffs. You did enough to get to the playoffs.
right.
But Walt, John's over there grinning. So what you got to say?
People can have a thing called a moment of genius.
Yes,
my wife tells me all the time that when she was in 5th grade, she tested off the charts and was moved up to the genius level classes, and she's been trying to prove that ever since. Right? She's every now and then she'll have a good idea and she'll be like, I used to be a genius. See, right? Whatever. And I'm like, all right, you ain't now.
Hey, you can't be coming.
Say,
Bill Belichick.
Hey, you can't be coming for the homie like that. You gotta relax.
Bill Belichick takes gambles, and people love that when it pays off. They hate it when you lose, but they love it when it pays off. And he had some really good gambles go his way that people gave him the status genius. People were calling him genius. Popovich genius. Guys like that. But the problem is when you have a rough patch and you lose that moniker of genius, like, not that people are saying you're stupid, but like they're not calling you genius anymore. You can do things to prove so hard that you are a genius. You can be stupid to prove you're a genius. You know what I mean? Like, because you're always trying to take gambles instead of like making the right play. Sometimes you got to take the right play. You know what I mean? Sometimes when it's on the goal line, you just got to give it to Marshawn Lynch, right? But sometimes it's just the simple play. You've got to make the right play. And the thing is, he's seems like he's always trying to make the genius play, and he's wrong a lot. He's been great on off defense. He's drafted receivers horribly. The
But let's
16
be honest though,
the
he's
16 and 0
been
season
right on a lot.
was mostly traded for. I mean, they mostly Junior Seau, like a lot of them guys they brought in.
Still
Like,
brought him in though. He had
right,
to
that was
figure out
not
for the person.
But
right. That's not genius level. Oh, I saw Randy Moss is real good. We should go get him. That's not genius. That don't
Did
take
you
a
see-
genius to do. The genius is in other things, in coaching and all that. But his draft picking, I don't think is genius level. I really don't.
He drafted Brady. What the hell?
He drafted Brady in the 6th round, bro.
Yeah,
He was just sitting there. It was like,
lucky.
But you
Right.
still drafted him. All right, what about Gronk?
yeah, that's not
What
genius.
about Aaron Hernandez before the situation?
Well,
It's
Aaron,
not-
Aaron Hernandez and
probably
Gronk were
did a good
good. They were Aaron Hernandez and Gronk were good players. Like
But
they
they
weren't.
fit into his system that he created.
Yeah, right. So that's
him and-
right. So
Him
his
and- him and
coaching,
Josh
I would,
McDaniels.
so his coaching level and his defense, I will give borderline genius status. If
Even
not
Rodney
genius.
Harrison. Nobody wanted to touch Rodney Harrison, as dirty as they say he was. He
Man, they
figured-
said about Cortland Finnegan and Tyrann Matthew. Those guys got picked up every time. They always people. It's not like those guys were ever
they
sitting
didn't
on.
win chips though. They didn't win
Yeah,
chips. with
only
those.
Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas like the first one to not get picked up. Like, come on, man.
No, but Earl had some other relax.
But I'm just saying, like
Earl wasn't
these
just out
guys.
here getting drunk. He had
Just
some
say-
real problems.
I mean, no one wanted to touch AB
But Earl, come
either.
on the show. We want you. Come on the show.
No one wanted to touch AB, and yet Brady stuck his neck out twice for him with Patriots and the Bucks. So, like, it's just that happens sometimes. That's not being a genius though. Everyone knew AB could play ball. Like, come on. So I'm saying his coaching, I'll give genius level. But his draft picks, no, he's not a genius at drafting. He's not. He makes good draft picks and he whiffs on a lot, and just like every other.
I think he's 50-50. We can't.
Right. So that's not
But
genius.
I think his last couple have been the bad side of the 50.
Yeah, but like I said, he offensively, you know what I mean? Like he hasn't really brought in a great, outstanding running back ever. Corey Dillon and them guys were kind of already established players.
What about Lawrence Maroney?
Come
What
on,
about
man.
Kevin Hall?
These guys didn't tear up the league. Come on, he never shocked us with any of his
You
running back.
don't need to. Oh my God!
So that's what I'm saying.
But they won. They did enough to win.
Right, which means he's a genius coach, not a genius at drafting. He's not a genius at
Hell,
drafting. That's
just
my
because
point.
you put up numbers don't always mean you win either.
Right, but
Look
but
at
that's my
Calvin
point,
Johnson.
is He's trying to prove he's a genius at drafting. It's like, no, just go be a genius coach. Stop trying to prove you're a genius drafting.
Hell, look at
Make
Adrian
the right
Peterson.
choices.
All them yards he put up, they kept getting knocked right out the playoffs. First round, second round. His best year was with a quarterback named Brett Favre. That's the furthest he's gotten with Brett Favre.
I mean, but at that time, I felt like AP was like they only weapons though. Honestly, like
I mean, no, they had Percy Harvin. Let's not sleep on You gonna make that face
Percy Harvin as like
at that time? So you tell me at that time you wouldn't have wanted Percy Harvin?
Hey,
For
I just want to
honestly,
say this.
I think-
I just want to say this. I'm really glad my wife doesn't watch the show. That's all.
She's probably listening. Though.
She definitely. So that'd be funny if she was watching it today, though. That'd be some funny stuff right there, though. Allie, if you watching, man, please comment.
Yeah, just go ahead and whoop him, Ellie. We ain't gonna.
Hey, I ain't seen nothing.
Right,
nothing.
yeah. Oh man, you got whooped on when last night? Dang, I ain't even see it. But staying in the NFL, but kind of making a little turn to the NBA. Former NBA legend Magic Johnson has his eyes on the Denver Broncos. Guys, what are your takes on it? And I'm gonna go last. We're gonna start with you, John.
I mean, what's the question? Should he do it? Is that what we're asking? Like,
Well, I mean, how do you think it will or won't work?
I mean, I think that Broncos are much more interested in this offer than the one Kanye and AB put out. I don't know what other offers they've heard. Also, Magic is partnering on this. I don't know who he's partnering with though, so I don't.
I told you already. Probably the owner of Starbucks, owner of the LA Dodgers.
Okay, but you just said probably. I'm just saying I don't know.
9 times out of 10, like, come on, bro. They got long money, both.
All right. Well, if you're the Broncos, do you want to sell your team to Magic and Starbucks or AB and Kanye. I think
I would go with Starbucks.
it's an easy choice. So yeah, this is a good look for the Broncos. It's a good. I love seeing these athletes like Pat Mahomes buying the part of the Royals, and LeBron wants to get his hands on NFL teams. I love seeing them cross over.
Brady got his hands on a Major League Soccer team, I believe.
Yeah, so I like it. I'm here for it, but will it work? I don't know. I mean, like I said, if he's got the people on his side that have the money and the power, then yeah, I could definitely see it happening. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all. They're going for a big price right now. Obviously, this every time one team
how much
sells,
did you see they were worth?
over $3 billion.
3.7.
Yeah,
I think
every time
NFL
the team sells, it sells for more than the last team, right? It's like, so but yeah, I mean, I like it.
I mean, honestly, it's
on the wall.
yeah, it's a good look for Magic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like the fact that Magic's making more power moves. Like you said, he got Starbucks. He's got the movie theater. He's got the
the Dodgers.
He's got the Dodgers, like you said. So I mean, I like the fact that he's trying to make the moves. I love it. It's like you said, it's beautiful to see. I mean, is it going to help them winning wise? I'm not really sure. But I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, it's just a good move for Magic. You know what I'm saying? Good business move. You know what I'm saying? To keep his, I guess his legacy and his family tree. Make sure that everybody in his family's good. So it's just like I said, it's just another power move for another entrepreneur.
Yeah, I think it would be big, man. To have a black person, in that owners club, because we don't have one in the NFL. It's majority white outside of, I want to say his name is Sean Khan, the owner of Jacksonville. He's Pakistani.
Chad Khan or something, or
okay, yeah. If I butchered his first name, my apologies. But we don't
I
really
probably
have.
got it wrong too. I don't know.
We don't. We don't have any black owners. You got Michael Jordan in the NBA. I think got to work on getting that in the NBA, NFL, getting into some of these, the big money leagues. That's what we got to work on. I think now you got Magic and Pat Mahomes with the MLB, but that's pretty much it.
We got one of our subscribers asking number one coach for what? Is it like basketball, or I mean, is it basketball?
I think this was after the Belichick thing. So
is he like asking like who's our favorite coach, our number one coach? And
no, who's number one in the league right now? NFL. I mean,
wait. Before we answer, add some clarity, Irvin, and then we'll come back to you. Yeah, add clarity.
And then he said JayZ.
I think JayZ by the Broncos. I don't know.
All right, yeah, we're gonna have to come back to you because you got to clarify that up. But I mean, I'm just trying to, I want to get our, our subscribers, intervene with the live show. So that's the reason I stopped this. So that's my fault.
But yeah, I think it'll be a good look, man, because we need one. We need one, and hopefully this will encourage others. Hey, let's get into these NBA and NFL owner suites. It's a good look. Hopefully he can get in there and. The Broncos start winning more. They just got Russ, but
no, because I was about to say because they did just get Russell, and that'd be like I said, I was gonna ask this dumbass question. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Just ask.
Because you were saying like y'all was going back to who is gonna be helping Magic on the sponsorship, and I'm like shit, Russ got money too, but I mean I'm pretty sure you can't buy the same team that you're on. You feel me? So
it would be kind of weird.
It would be.
You can't. I'm quite positive you can't buy any NFL teams while you're still in the NFL.
Because you know what though, if it was possible, I think LeBron would have done it a long time.
That's a good point.
All right, I'm gonna put like 50 mil in here. Give me like my 10%.
That's a good point.
I'll holler at y'all. Just put it in my game check every month. I appreciate it. After taxes though, you take out the taxes.
Right.
you imagine showing up to a stadium that you own?
That'd be some
Hey,
crazy shit.
hey, what are these
Just dropping 35 on the Magic, and then afterward tell them like, all right, here's y'all's checks. Like,
right? Your check be bigger than everybody else's by a couple M's. Like, damn, dog. Hey, that's what I do. Like, if you don't get your,
That's funny.
that'd be messed up.
All right, let's get it.
but yeah, guys, standing NBA, Scottie Pippen has named.
Wait. Let's do this real quick. Who's number one coach of an NFL team? I'm assuming that's what it is.
Okay, the NFL team.
You got Irvin.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta add clarity. Next time,
I'm gonna say Mike. I'm gonna say Mike Vrabel. Just because of last year, right? He could easily fall off the next year, improve, whatever. But he won Coach of the Year for a reason. He lost his best player and just kept plugging away. I know he's got a great offensive line. They could put almost any running back in there and have some success. But still, you lose Derrick Henry. That's a special thing. And so yeah, Mike Vrabel had a special season. I got to stick with him for now. And Tannehill's not exactly someone that was on anyone's radar before he met Vrabel, so.
I'm kind of scared to say mine. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, because I'm gonna probably get a lot of heat for this. But
Kevin Stefanski.
Hell no. I wouldn't even want to say that. I'm about to get a lot of heat for this.
And
look,
Mike Tomlin?
Yes, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah,
that's a good pick.
I would say that too.
Only because I'm talking about my people in Cleveland, man. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, for me, honestly, it's Mike Tomlin though. Like, I hate to say it, but Cleveland, I love y'all, but Tomlin, he's a hell of a coach, man. For him to be coaching that team of going from bad to worse, and
they've never had a losing season.
Never had a losing season either. That's pretty damn incredible.
To even be a playoff contender last year with that quarterback who had
they made it
clearly checked out. Like, I'm just being honest. A guy who literally said, like, I expect to get blown out in the playoffs, so we don't deserve to be here. Like, when you are even in there with a guy like that, like,
that's
sad, man. But
love y'all, Cleveland, but I got to go with Tomlin, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, I agree with Walt. So we're gonna move on to the next topic. Scottie Pippen names his all-time starting five with Magic, Jordan, himself, the Greek Freak, and Shaquille O'Neal. That team, they're gonna have a lot of charging.
Well, it depends.
Take the charge, son.
If it's from back in the day rules, or they talk about these rules.
Because you got to think, Shaq is going to clog that paint. So it ain't going to be too much dunking, unless it's him doing the dunking. Mike, he ain't going to be doing no windmills or, posterizing nobody. Neither is Giannis.
And Freak needs to get like a running head start for about half of his points from the 3-point line.
Exactly.
So what, you have him and Magic just standing next to each other up top?
Hypothetically. I mean, they physical. That's a physical ass team. And they long. Because your shortest guy is Mike.
Like, if he's saying these are the top 5 players at their position, fine.
No, I think
arguably fine.
This is one of them, like, we go into the court. Who's the starting 5? And that's
and that's what I'm saying. For that, I don't think this team works together. True. I mean, it doesn't not work. You have 5 insane players. I mean, yeah, this team definitely, like, obviously will score points, but you could put together a better.
Mike is your best jump shooter.
I was about to say they have no shooting, barely.
They all dunks. Clear it out. All
right. I mean, it's a great defensive team. I could give you that. It's a great defensive team.
Oh yeah. Hey, they clamping everything.
Yeah. But just the offensive wise, I should say, like I said, you got mostly just it's gonna be MJ, and then you're gonna be feeding the paint unless you're gonna be doing a whole bunch of pick and roll. But I don't know. I mean, it's an okay 5. I mean, hey, Scotty, hey, that's your 5. Me and Nico were arguing about this earlier, but that's his 5.
Walt's thing is you can't be in your own top 5.
No, not nobody else. I can't even say nobody is Scotty's caliber, man, because Scotty is great, man. It's just like I just don't feel like you don't see LeBron putting himself in his top 5.
Well, wait.
I disagree with that, but
When
at the same
LeBron
time,
beat the Warriors, he said, "Hey, that made me the GOAT." So I mean,
It did.
I
see what I
disagree with
mean?
that, but at the same time, like I think when it comes to yourself, you don't have to be a realist, right? Like obviously, when Scottie Pippen puts himself in this top 5, he's not being a realist. We could all find a shooting guard that maybe we would, or a small forward that we would choose over him. But like you don't, Nico, you're muted. But like we don't have to be realistic when we're talking about ourselves. So hey, man, put yourself in there.
I'm not putting myself in the top 5.
Hey, we're gonna discuss this at a later date and time. But for our final topic, I don't know why John wanted to throw this in here. We argued about this earlier. Tom Brady hinted that the tuck rule may have actually been a fumble. Who cares? Nobody cares, man.
I'll tell you why it matters, though.
He talking about something from 20 years. That's like LeBron saying, "Hey,
No,
I did step over Draymond on purpose so he hit me in the nuts."
no,
Like, bro, don't nobody care.
no.
It already happened.
No. That's not the same. That's not the same.
It is.
So that's just like
LeBron's career was established by then.
it was.
But it's
the only reason I think this is
not,
relevant.
let's not say that, because hypothetically, if they lose that, he only got 3 rings right now. We don't know if he ever gets the 4th.
What with LA?
Okay, but LeBron, as the player he was established coming in. The only reason, my point to why this matters is if he loses this game, right? They get bounced in their first game of the playoffs. Does Drew Brees actually get the starting job back?
Drew Brees. I mean Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe.
I'm like, wait, hold on. You know something I don't?
I mean, that's a good.
Does Drew Bledsoe actually get the starting job back coming next season? Like that was
no.
You don't know that. You don't know that because it was it was still being talked about in this game.
The rookie just led you to the playoffs. What? Why would you go back?
Saw Carson win. We just saw Nick Foles lose his job to Carson Wentz after winning a Super Bowl. I'm saying they were still talking about like should Kaepernick start or should Alex Smith in Super Bowl. When the Bears won,
you start with who took you.
When the Bears went to Super Bowl, they were talking about should we put in Brian Greasy because Rex Grossman was playing terrible, right? But Tom Brady.
Wait! You can't compare Rex Grossman to Tom Brady and Colin Kaepernick.
But Tom Brady did not tear up the league that first season. He didn't tear up the league that first season.
He didn't.
They rode on the back of their defense like Rex Grossman did.
He was a game manager. But you can't compare Rex Grossman to no damn Colin and Tom Brady.
I'm saying that
Colin came within one pass of beating the Ravens.
It was borderline almost like the Tim Tebow season where they were winning games on the defense. I'm saying there were anyways, so that's why this matters. That's why this matters, because if Brady doesn't win that Super Bowl, if he doesn't win, not a Super Bowl, if he doesn't win the first game of the playoffs that the Patriots played, does Drew Bledsoe get the team? Now, maybe they keep saying Brady and whatever, and it all happens the way it happened
before you continue, did you just compare Colin to Tim Tebow?
I compared Colin to Tim Tebow, to Brady, to Rex Grossman, to Brian. I compared a bunch of things. It's the NFL. I'm sorry, you're quarterbacks. You all get compared every time. Yeah, what's you have to? That's how we know who's better is by comparing them.
Hell no, you cannot compare no Rex Grossman to no Colin Kaepernick.
That's what we do every day, all day, every day. We make comparisons.
We gotta stop that.
That don't make sense. That don't make.
We do.
That's how you know if someone's better than someone else, by comparing their stats.
No.
No. Anyways,
Rex Grossman was never that guy. The defense is what.
I agree with that. No one's debating that.
All right, but we can't say that because looking at Colin Kaepernick,
oh, man, we're way off topic now.
No, we're not.
You don't want to talk about the Tuck rule, but you want to talk about Rex Grossman. All right,
I ain't talking about Rex Grossman. I don't like him anyway. Right, but if you see the show,
we're way off topic now.
No, but I'm just saying, if hypothetically, if they were having questions about Alex Smith and Colin, you stick with Colin. He
I
got
agree.
you to the Super Bowl.
I agree.
The same now. Nick Foles is different because Nick Foles had his shot and he flunked. I
What do
think
you
that
mean?
he. What you mean? What I mean? He almost retired in Kansas City before he went back to Philly.
Okay, but he won the Super Bowl with Philly, so then they still went back to Carson
Bruh,
Wentz.
you could have put me, you, and Walter back there to play quarterback. All we gotta do is not throw the game. Philly had a juggernaut. Let's just be honest.
I agree with that, but he still went out and scored 41 points. Not like he went out and
They had
scored
a
like
juggernaut.
it wasn't 17-14. He didn't just go out there and just manage the game. He scored 41 points. All right.
They were scoring points like that all season. What are you talking about? You acting like he came in and he became Steph Curry of quarterbacks. They were doing that all season.
It don't matter. He scored 41 in the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
no, it don't matter. No, I don't.
Because they were not averaging 41 points a game. They weren't. I don't know what
But
you're
they were
saying
putting
there.
up points is what I'm
I
saying.
agree with that.
We
I
can't
agree
all
with
of a
that.
sudden make it like they went from averaging 21 and 17. He come in and then they all of a sudden dropping 40, 49, 56. Like, come on, bro. They was putting up points like that all season.
Sure, they were putting up a lot of points, but they were not hanging 41 points a game. He didn't just come in and manage the game. He scored 41 points. That's a special game.
Unless
that's not a special game.
Malcolm Butler didn't even play in that damn game.
I agree with that.
And don't even play.
I agree with that, and that's a top.
That's probably two touchdowns that they don't score right there.
I completely agree with that.
Crying on the sideline. Who the hell? Now that was dumb on Belichick part. I gotta say that. Back to that genius. That wasn't so genius because it backfired, and now you stuck with 6. You could have had 7.
I'm with you. I'm with you on all that. I don't think that's what we're talking about. We're talking about. Hang on. The point is, I'm just saying, does this change a lot? Because listen, this changed a lot for a lot of Raiders players. That was a pretty good Raiders team.
Wait, hold on. What does it change for Raiders players? They lost.
But if this was a fumble, they don't lose.
Like I say, it's like LeBron saying, "Hey, I did put my nuts on Draymond on purpose, but it's all good though."
There we go.
He said, "Why? I don't need to."
We're way off base, but anyway, I do think, like I said, just because this does matter, right? Because Brady's career was not established. He could have lost his job after losing. Listen, they put up without this touchdown. I believe they scored 9 points in that game, right? So he comes into his first playoff game, scores 9 points. His job's on the line. He could have lost his job. LeBron was not going to lose his job if he lost.
He wasn't.
The
he might have lost that series.
Okay, but he wouldn't have lost his job if he lost the Draymond series. It's not a. I agree with that.
Lost that series.
So that's why this matters. And then also, again, for the Raiders, man, he probably stole a Super Bowl appearance from the Raiders because of this game too. So
and it's similar to them refs now saying, "Oh, Dez did catch that ball." Why are you coming out now and saying it? It doesn't change anything. You just piss off the people that knew.
No, so that's a good point, and that's a good point, right? I don't think Tom Brady should have made a joke of this because of that. I don't think, whatever, jokes are jokes, you make whatever you want, but I don't think he should make a joke of this because a lot of people's careers were affected by it.
Yeah, 100%.
And so to come out and make a joke of to come out and make a joke of it is like, hey man, you probably screwed a lot of people over with this play. Like
Charles Woodson is another. You might have 2 chips.
Okay, right. And so, but I'm saying it does matter if it was actually a tuck rule or not.
No, I just want to say something about that. Y'all talking about like how he's making a joke about it, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's an NFL rule, so it's not like he made the rule. I mean, so it's like
but anybody heard of that damn rule until it happened to him.
Regardless, the NFL made the rule. He didn't make the rule.
He benefited.
I agree. And the rule
I will agree with that. He may have benefited from it, but he didn't make the rule. So
like LeBron benefited from Draymond hitting him in the nuts.
I mean, Jared Goff probably shouldn't have been in the Super Bowl a couple years ago because against the Saints. Drew Brees should have been in that Super Bowl, right? We all saw
that's another one. That's like Jared Goff coming out. Hey,
wait. Cleveland should have been in the Super Bowl a couple years ago, but instead,
with the helmet.
Instead, they didn't call helmet to helmet on a fumble at the 1 yard line. Cleveland won that game. Cleveland
you
beat
talking about
Kansas City, and
After
they don't know how much.
he beat Pittsburgh 2 years
Right.
ago.
Cleveland was a Super Bowl. They were in the Super Bowl, and I still to this day believe that like they deserve to be in that game, the Super
well,
Bowl.
I think
And
that
by the way,
Cleveland
that
got
Super
a
Bowl
better
would have
battle
been
what
way
they
better
want to
because Tampa Bay would have had a much harder time defending the run than Patrick Mahomes limping around the backfield. So
No, they weren't blocking. Let's be honest. Could nobody playing
Whole
that
bunch of
behind that line?
cheerleaders, man.
I'm sorry,
Tom Brady couldn't
Cleveland
play
would have had
behind
it
that
would have
line.
been a better game if Cleveland made it instead of Kansas City. That's all I'm
It would
saying.
have been interesting to see.
Definitely would have.
Yeah.
But Baker, boy, it would. You think it's hard to get him out of?
And that's another thing. That's another
He
scenario.
would have went to
It
the
would have been
Super
right.
Bowl.
It would have been hard
That's a
to
good
get rid
point.
of
I'm
Baker.
glad he brought that up because that's another point. And now, what if Baker did get into that Super Bowl? Baker wouldn't even be in this scenario right now.
No, y'all wouldn't have Deshaun. That's
We
what
would not have Deshaun at all. Why do you keep saying, well, I don't want to talk. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Hey,
I have to
Irvin,
listen.
stop the cap, bro. We let him talk.
I don't want to talk. I ain't got to talk. You feel me? I talk when I want
It's
to
now a
talk.
hashtag. It's now a
Wow.
hashtag.
It's not
You
my
gotta put that
hashtag.
under every video now.
Oh my God.
All right. All right.
Hey, I like him. I like
Well,
him.
do you got
like
more
that.
trivia for us?
You know what? This is the perfect time for Walt to talk. Walt,
damn right.
what's your trivia?
So
Yeah, see if you can answer this question, Irv and Stacey.
yeah, so I'm gonna ask a basketball question and I'm gonna ask a football question.
We gotta wait 60 seconds because we can't say it. Then they put
All right,
it
all
at
right.
the
I won't say
bottom.
it right away. I won't say it. I'll
Right,
Google
yeah.
it first.
All right. He said, I'll Google it. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, damn, I don't know. Okay, here we go. So which player has the most career personal fouls?
Rasheed Wallace.
Can we get a hint? Like, is it a current player?
Former player.
I thought.
Rasheed Wallace.
That's a good guess, but no.
Ron Artest.
I don't think y'all gonna get this one because I didn't even know this for myself.
Kevin Garnett.
Damn.
Shit, I don't know. Wait, give it. We're gonna wait like 30 seconds. Irv, put your
I'll give y'all
hands
the
up.
team. I'll give y'all the team. It's somebody, a former Lakers player.
I was gonna say Lakers, but
Kobe.
I assume it's someone who played a long career.
Kobe? Really?
Maybe Wilt. I don't know. Yeah,
You're getting close though. It's from that time frame.
Kareem?
Yeah.
He
Kareem?
got the most personal foul.
Yeah. The most personal. He got 4,657 fouls.
I mean, he played forever, man.
Elbowing people on the way to the sky hut.
He played forever.
He's
Hey,
played
get off.
forever. So
Hey, get
Hey,
off.
you didn't read the chat, did you? Irv was cheating. He said it was Kareem.
oh, he
Hey,
did.
that's what I'm saying. That's why it's kind of hard. Because
He probably looked it up.
Know that.
He looked it up.
I said he
Irv
was
didn't know
cheating.
that.
He looked
All
it
right.
up. One more.
What's the next one? What's the next?
All right. This is probably gonna be an easy one. Which team has lost at least 4 Super Bowls?
The Bills.
Bills.
No.
What?
Which team? What? Yeah, the Bills have lost 4.
Well, okay. What they got?
It's
They got
another
2.
team?
They got 2 of them. Yeah, they got 2.
Oh,
The Packers.
But Bills are one of them though.
the
The
Rams
Packers.
have lost 3.
Pittsburgh.
Ooh, that's a good guess, but no.
Phillies lost.
Who the hell been to the Super Bowl that many times to lose 4?
We were just talking about him on the show today too.
Huh?
No,
We
not
talked about him on the show today.
The Patriots?
the Rams.
No.
No, not the Rams. They lost 3.
Or the Broncos?
Yep.
Because John Elway got like 3 losses, don't he?
Yeah. Elway got 3, and then
That's
Peyton.
right.
No,
I should have known that. Yep. I should have known
I forgot who got the last one.
Elway
Peyton.
got a LeBron record, and no, let me stop.
Peyton?
that. Peyton got beat down 43-8 by the Seahawks.
Right.
He 2-2. He 2-2 though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh,
you're
so
right.
Peyton got the 4th loss?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, Elway got hammered in them Super Bowls, man. He had some rough days, but
You think?
they got there. They got there.
They did. They
This
did.
getting worked out, boy. Like, hey, throw the towel in, John. It's over.
Hey,
Throw the
but
towel in,
John,
Hey, I want to say. Oh wait, what did you say?
No, I said, John, you was on your trivia tonight. I think you got all the questions right.
No, he got Kareem.
Well, yeah.
Well,
He
that
did.
was after like 6 tries.
He did. He did.
But hey, I want to say, man, it's been 77 days since Brittany Griner was arrested, and listen, we have not forgotten. I want to keep that in y'all's minds. Like, let's keep her in prayers. We
Yeah,
pray
man.
for a lot of
They say
people
she's just
outside of sports.
bandaged.
We pray for a lot of people outside sports, but this is a sports show, so listen, keep her in your mind. But
Please do.
yeah, man, we out. Walt, take us out.
Well, look like I'm taking this home. This has been Real Deal Sports. It's your boy Big Walt, just looking like Harry Potter with these glasses on, I guess. My boy Suave looking over there looking suave. And then, of course, you know my boy John, coldest white boy I know, man.
Yeah, I can see myself behind you. I can see myself in your glasses, and if you just got yourself a shirt, a Real Deal shirt, I can see myself 3 times.
Hey,
So what
you
you
know,
trying to say? You
it's
inspire
about
him to
us,
be great?
baby. It's about us.
You
That's what
inspire
it
him to
is.
be great? Is that what you saying?
Nah, man, you know I'm always representing us, man. Always, no matter where the hell I go. You feel me? So, hey,
It was
we
not enough
appreciate
for you, Irvin.
Hey, we appreciate y'all watching. Look, I
Our
think
chat
appreciate
gonna look super busy, and then people gonna realize it's only 2 people.
hey, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, we appreciate my boy, what's it, Ivan?
Stacy and
Irvin, Stacy and Irvin, especially
Michael
Irvin.
Irvin, Magic Irvin Johnson.
I guess he wants, the JayZ to be the coach of the year. So
Yeah. Hey, Irv, come on the show, man.
Or
Whenever you're ready.
maybe by the
Come on,
Broncos. I don't know what.
You gotta know what you're talking about, though.
subscribe.
Water look at you funny. Water look at you funny.
Comment, all that. Hey,
That's right,
we
subscribe.
appreciate y'all joining us tonight. It's been Real Deal Sports. Like I said, Big Walt, John, Nico. We out of here.